Hello and welcome to Mastermind Academics. In today's video, I'm going to take you through Cesim hospitality. But before that, Mastermind Academics has some good news for you because we are offering tutoring services. So if you need help in Cesim or any related simulation, text us on the email in the description or on the WhatsApp number and we shall sort you out. Thank you. So at the moment, we are still in round 4 of the simulation, which is maybe due in 6 days. And we need to go through the simulation. I'm just going to take you through my decisions for this round so that you can see them. So you shall tap on decisions, but before that we can go through the report. So on the report we are team blue at the moment, and I've just been given this simulation to work for them, and you can see that for profitability they had a negative profit. Maybe the cumulative earnings also they had a negative, and we need to work on this so that to avoid these negative profits in our company. So I'll go back to the portal so that I can explain to you what we are going to do so that we can make profits or positive profits. So shall go through the outlook, and under the outlook is simply a guide of what's going to happen in this Cesim environment, maybe in this round. And also we're going to take a look on the market parameters, and under the market parameters you can see that these are the room nights reserved for walk-in customers in weekdays, and these are for the weekends. And then we have a percentage here which simply shows the change in percentage, and once you make the change the estimation shows on this side. So this for this round and this for the last round. So once you make your changes it will show here, and this one is for the last round whereby you can compare. Also on the restaurant expected customers per day, this for this round, and this now where you have to make the change, and this for the last round, so you can compare this and this. So that's it about what you have in the outlook. So we're going to make our decisions, and we shall start with the restaurant part. And under the restaurant part, what are you going to talk about? The menu, the food preparation, the ingredients, maybe the table arrangement. And here we have to decide maybe the type of products we are going to cook, and maybe we have different options. So maybe for the dish name you can see that we have the oven baked red pepper risotto, whereby we are going to use the vegetable fresh ingredient. Also we have the style, whereby we are going to cook oven baked, and preparation fine, which is plus 20% time. So that's it about the first the first meal that we have. Here is the price, whereby you can make changes on your price, and here is the number of products the number of visitors that you are expecting to get who are going to buy the food. This is the second food, the third one, and the fourth one. Also you have options, you can choose which ingredients you are going to use, maybe the style and the preparation. On the other side you still have the price and maybe the number you'll sell. Down here we have the beverages, and now the beverages we estimate how many. Remember, in blue cells show estimation, in the white cells show the decisions. So under the beverages we are going to estimate, or we are going to decide the menu, and also we have different options, because you can see that this is the estimated sales, this is the estimation, so this is the change maybe in percentage, and this is the total. Also you have the beverage margin, whereby you can put your margin here. Then we have the beverage selection, whereby you can select categories of beverages, maybe short if you want, typical, and maybe if you want wide or per red. And down here is the price or the cost for the typical, for something that you have chose. If you choose typical, you can see the cost is 500 Canadian dollars. If you choose wide, you'll also see some changes here, and that's it about the beverages part. On top here we have the estimated sales, and the estimated sales is simply, here we are going to talk about the total number of customers that you have. So this one plus this one plus this one plus this one, and the total is here. So if we add this one up to 2,000, you see this one will change. So that's it. Next we have maybe the sales revenue also comes from the number of or the total number of products, the total number of people who have visited the cafe and bought our food. And under the sales revenue, you can also see that the average sales per customer for food and maybe beverages. This for the food and this for the beverages, and also the total sales that we have. You can see that the total sales we have is 2,709,000. So that's it about the restaurant part or the menu part. And also you can click on your projection so that you can see how we are moving in. For now you can see that we have a net income of 1.5, which is 1,513,000. You can also go back and then go to the next part, which is food preparation, still under the restaurant part. And now under food preparation we are going to talk about or we can see something about maybe the workload, the number of workers we have in the kitchen, or maybe the food preparation capacity. So we have the kitchen open hours during round, we have the total cooks hours, and then we have the cooks on shift. You can make your changes here so that you can see what's going on here. So on the other side you have the staffing part, and under the staffing part we are simply talking about our workers. Maybe some are permanent workers, we have temporary, and then we have flexible. So if either the staffing is too low, you need to increase the number of cooks in the restaurant, or maybe you need to reduce if the number is high. Also we have the restaurant management focus, and here options can be chose, and kitchen process improvement is actually the best. So this one is the best. We have the fill-in work, the dining hall improvement, or maybe the staff training, but the kitchen process improvement is the best decision here. So that's it. Next part is actually the ingredients part, and under the ingredients part we are going to discuss about how much ingredients we need to buy based on our sales estimation and the menu selections. So you can see that maybe 0.62 cost per 100 grams, which is 0.62, and use is 450. So you can see that we have 25.90, and also up to all the other products you can see how much you need to buy ingredients based on the sales estimation in the company. So that's it about the ingredients part. Next part is the cleaning part. The other part is the table arrangement, and here you can choose how to arrange your table. Maybe tight, cozy, have roomy, whereby you'll have more space for the customers, tables of 4. Maybe if you want tight, that's it. So that's it about the restaurant part. Next part is the cleaning part, and under cleaning we make decisions of what level of housekeeping we want to maintain in our hotel. Maybe acceptable, clean, nice and clean, polished, luxurious, anything. You can choose the cleaning target level that you want in your company. Also down here you can choose the type of cleaning outsourcing firm used. Maybe the best, you have the least costly. If you don't want to spend much, you can use the low cost, small, the mid price range, or maybe for us you're using the best so that we can attract more customers. So next is the head cleaner focus, and under the head cleaner focus we need to choose also to make a choice, and for us we chose the fill-in work. On to the next part, whereby we have whereby we have the estimated cleaning workload handling, whereby maybe you can hire more people who can be cleaning permanently or maybe temporarily. And lastly we have the choosing of the cleaning priority areas, whereby you can choose where you want to prioritize your cleaning. So it's the bar area, the transit area, waiting area, or these are maybe up to the outside walls and windows. So that's it. The next part is the maintenance part. And under maintenance we are not talking about anything much. Here we choose the one improvement project per round. So you can choose the improvement that you want to make, maybe bar area, bush, transit areas, maybe if you don't want to make any improvement. So for us we are choosing these part called the indoor dining and improvements at the moment. Also you have the maintenance manager focus, and for us we chose to use the fill-in work, so that because that's actually the best management or the best in maintenance of the restaurant. You have these two graphs here. One is for the facilities conditions, the second one is the facility satisfaction. And maybe the next part is going to be HR, which is the human resource. And here we make the human resource decisions for our entire restaurant. First, we decide the HR management focus. And for us, we are using the self-centered work, which will reduce maybe the staff stress and improve the staff satisfaction by listening to our staff concerns. Next part is the compensation. And here we decide which type of compensation we want to use. Maybe we have the low wages, typical wages and benefits. So for us, we are using the typical wages and benefits. Next is the key personnel compensation, and for us, we are using the typical base level and bonuses, but we have all of the other choices. For us, we are using this one. On the other side, we have the personnel, which is maybe the personnel count, and maybe we have the target staffs. We have the temporary staff policy, whereby you can choose which method you want to use for that. And then we have the training for permanence, whereby also you can choose. And they all have a cost. So for us, we are not offering any for the training for permanence. Next part under personnel is the skill. And under the skill, you can estimate. These are simply estimations, all these. So you can estimate the skill levels for different groups, maybe for the all permanent staff, for the new recruited, temporary, flexible, and maybe the outsourced. Next part is the satisfaction. And under satisfaction, we are simply going to talk about the permanent and the temporary, how satisfied are our workers, or maybe our waiters, or maybe in the kitchen. Lastly is the labor costs, and now the labor costs we are going to see maybe the graph of how labor is being, or how labor costs in the cleaning area, the kitchen, the waiters, maintainers, maybe the managers. That's all about the HR, which is the staff office. Next part is the procurement. And under procurement, we can now see all ingredients that we are planning to sell in our restaurant. And maybe this one shows that the product, this sign shows that the product is perishable and it can spoil anytime. So you need to be careful with what you are ordering in your company. So this part is for the pre-order, this for the planned surplus. We have the estimated use, maybe the inventory, and the cost per unit, and this is the item. So as I've just said, this item simply means that the items are easily can be spoiled easily. So you need to be very, very careful when choosing the products or ordering the products. So that's it about Cesim Hospitality. And maybe if you need help in Cesim Hospitality or any related Cesim simulation, please text us on the email on the description or on the WhatsApp number, and we shall sort you out. So thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and like. Thank you so much.